And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Welbeck. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot!
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And a shot! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got away! Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Welbeck. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Cleared without complication. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. "30 minutes gone." Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Welbeck. Gavi.
Welbeck really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kadiolu. Ruter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Welbeck. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Shapes to shoot! And that has been knocked clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Shot could be... He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! We've got a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
55 minutes is Number 11.
Crystal Palace
Kylian
have their
Mbappe.
opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kajolu. He has found the way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Welbeck. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score... Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 10. Coming on
Brighton
to replace
can
him
now
is
introduce the
number
first of their
21.
substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga. Good purposeful running this. And it's Gavi. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.